Hey, fool, you ready for another beating? You should have never came back.
Oh my goodness. The boys are in it, folks. They're in it. And what a game that was. You guys seen the first 10 minutes. It wasn't looking good, right? It wasn't looking good. And then all of a sudden, they settled down. They settled down. Thankfully, we had Anderson in nets. His goaltending kept us settled down. Next thing you know, guys, we're scoring. My goodness, I am thrilled with this, but let's keep an even keel, guys. We're going to talk. We're going to look at the numbers. For those of you that didn't believe a short week ago that the Sabres could get back in the running, what do you say now? All right, let's look at the numbers. And there you see the shots, 31-25. There was no way we're going to outshoot them today, but we'll talk about that in a sec. Face-offs, we struggled again, 38%, 62 for them. Our power play struggled again, folks, 0 for 3, and they were 1 for 1. We had 13 hits, they had 26, no surprise there. We had 12 blocks, they had 15. We had 13 giveaways, but they had 10. Shots on goal. First period, 14-8 Dallas, and you guys seen it. The first 10 minutes, it was 10-0, and it was all Dallas. They must have had 7 scoring chances in those first 10 shots, but we settled down. Second period, 9-7 Sabres. Third period, 10-6 Dallas, but the Sabres looked good for a team that was outshot 10-6. Overtime, you just seen, 2-0 Sabres, 31-25 final. Scoring. Ben opens it up on the power play. You've seen early. There it is. I mean, it didn't take much time for them right away to jump all over us. 1-0 Dallas. And then Dahlin gets a goal, and I think many of us felt fortunate just to get out of that period 1-1. Second period, you could tell the game had shifted, even though there was no scoring. And then third period, Olofsson breaks the tie, gives the Sabres the lead early in that period at 1:44. 2-1 Buffalo. Good to see Olofsson still with a hot hand. And then their star, Jason Robertson, gets his 32nd, ties it up at 5:58. And in the overtime, Owen Power gets his first goal of the season at the 56-second mark. The Sabres pull it out. And that, my friends, is how that is done. So that is really huge win, biggest win of the season, bigger than the Boston game. This is bigger. This is bigger because this sets the tone for this trip. But I still love that Boston win. Don't get me wrong. All right, let's take a look, guys, at the wild card. Here we go. And how do you like that, folks? There you see Washington and Pittsburgh. They're in. And who's knocking on the door? The boys are. 3 points out of a playoff spot. And they're 5 points behind Washington with 3 games in hand and a full 3 games in hand on Florida and the Islanders. Philadelphia floating around. They're not out of it. Detroit's not out of it either. They're down with 45 games. They got a game in hand. They could get right back in it with a win. Ottawa starting to fade. Montreal now without Cole Caulfield. You figure any chance of them even making any kind of a run's gone out the window. And Columbus, as we know, out of it this season in the Bedard sweepstakes, if anything. So that's it, guys. That's how that is done. That is how you start to believe in your team again. I was so excited. I went and made a coffee, guys. That's how excited I am. I'm so excited about this one. And no, not because of 1999, because of 2023. I'm excited about this team. This is a fun team. Guys, remember this. I mean, look at the slump we were just in, and now we're closer than we've been all year to the playoffs. All year, we have not been in that position. The next team knocking on the door to get in. We've not once all year been there, maybe early in the year. I'm not counting that. This is the closest we've been. We're back to 5 games over 500 again. We'll see tomorrow. I think the Sabres are going to ride this high tomorrow, guys. I do. I think the Sabres are going to ride this high right into St. Louis and be ready. I know it's a back-to-back. I don't care. I think they're going to ride off the emotion of this right into this game. And this team is young, they're hungry, they're fast. We've seen the speed again, guys. We have a visitor, folks.
Destroy.
Yes, okay. All right, Rome has words of wisdom he wants to give to the Dallas fans because Rome doesn't like Dallas either, folks. He hates the Rangers, but I think his second team he hates the most is Dallas. And here it comes.
You will be destroyed. Terminate.
You heard it here first, folks. Go play, little buddy. I don't know what time I'm going to get this video up to you guys. It's late right now, and I'm doing laundry. No end to it. Okay, go. I'll see you later. You know, I think now we can relax a little and realize that we weren't imagining things all the times that we started gaining faith into this team. It's time to put the past in the past, to lay it down, guys. Time to lay it down and time to move on. We've got to let it go. We've got to let go all the pain we went through the last 10 years and put our faith into this team. Even if they don't come through, that's not the point, because they would be ahead of schedule if they got in the playoffs this year. This is a free gift, what we have right now. This is free. This is not supposed to be happening yet. Not really. So we should just jump on this, ride this, guys, right into the sunset with the boys and enjoy every minute of this, because this is something special what's going on with this team, I'm telling you. What was their record this year with under 4 goals? It was horrible. It's like I think they had 1 win, and now they won 2 of their last 3 with less than 4. They're just doing it. They're finding ways to do it. They're just finding ways to win right now. They found a way tonight, guys. This is a huge, I mean, what's Dallas in their home ice? 17-6, right? Isn't that what they were going into this? My goodness. I mean, this is nuts. This was, for me, the hardest game of the 4, this one. So, look, if we're only going to win 2 of these 4 games, I'm glad this was one of them, because this is a monster test. And Toronto pounded the Islanders. The Rangers pounded the Panthers. Perfect night of hockey for us, guys. What a night to come back and win a game. I was happy just to get to overtime. I'll be honest with you guys, I was. Before the game, I would have conceded this game in overtime if we just got a point. I just wanted to escape with a point in this game somehow. But to get the win, what a bonus. All right, Dallas was on their home ice going into this game. Oh, no, I'm wrong. I thought they were better than this. No, it was Winnipeg. It was Winnipeg, right? Where's Winnipeg? Yeah, Winnipeg 17-6. Sorry, Dallas, guys, was 13-4-4 on their home ice. So Dallas has lost 4 games, 4 in regulation on their home ice, 4 in extra time. Dallas in extra time haven't done well this year. So I thought they were due. I thought they would find a way to win in overtime somehow, but I was wrong. I wasn't sure what to think once I got to overtime. I was just grateful to have the point, guys. That was my mentality. I was just grateful, and I said, if we get this overtime somehow, I'll just lose my mind. So my cat's bugging me to get in. She's not getting in. You can wait out there. So I'm not sure if all you guys will be up for this video. Doesn't really matter, guys. I'll get it out to you tonight. It might be late. Like I said, I'll get this video out a bit late, but my God, I'm so happy we got this one. We got this one. It sets the tone. That's the best thing. It's the first game of the trip, and we got it in the bag. We nailed this one down. Doesn't mean we won't lose all 3 now. Doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean we won't win all 3. I don't know if we get one more. If we get next game, then for sure I'm going to want at least 3-1 on this trip. At least. If we get tomorrow. So tomorrow's a big one. We'll see how the boys play. I'm sure they're going to be ready. I'm sure they'll be ready for that one. They started looking pretty fast all of a sudden in this game. You know, but again, guys, Anderson's goaltending calmed things down. You know what the opposing fans, opposing channels, whatever you want to call them, I see all the time that Buffalo has no goaltending, which is just not the truth. How many times have we let the goalies out to dry like we did in the first period today? And they've kept us in it. We've done that way too often this year, but I mean, this is the style we play. We're just a transition team. All we care about is skating, which is fine right now. It worked tonight, so you know, you know, they're just going to give us heart attacks every game, guys. It's just the way you're going to have to put up with it. But what do you think of that, guys? We're the team knocking on the door to get in the wild card right now. We are. So it's about time that we see that. Sabres are a for real bubble team right now. Right now. This is a for real bubble team. Now, whether they'll get in or not is not what I'm talking about. But we are a bubble team this year. Finally. So I'm going to go with that, run with it, guys, and let you guys have your night. Thank you, Sabres. Big win. This is like such a huge, put it this way, guys, it's I guess since the Boston game, the biggest win, the second biggest win of the year, if many of you might think the Boston game is. For me, it's this one because the implications going in. This is where the Sabres were, we weren't sure what was going to happen. We just weren't sure. You know, and then when they came out flat tonight, it was like, oh, good Lord, I'm going to have to watch this all night long, you know? And then they settled down. Well, I thought they could settle down, but I wasn't sure. You know, it looked like Dallas was going to get 4 or 5 on us for sure tonight. They didn't. So I know they won't be playing Anderson next game. My guess is Comrie is going to be in nets, and I hope he puts together a good game because we need him to do something. Or we got to get rid of him. Really. And just, you know, from that point on, just go with UPL and Anderson this year till we figure out the net minding. But we'll figure that out at the end of the year. For this year, we're competing. We're good. Let's hang in there. All right, guys. Done. I'm rambling, but I'm damn excited. I'm so excited about this one. All right, folks, you have a good night. I hope you enjoyed this. And I know the Bills lost yesterday. I hope this helps a little, you know. Get your faith back in one of your teams anyway out there, guys. Hang in there. See you tomorrow.